All right, so it's Monday, and today we have another recap to do today. Honestly, it was a pretty good day for momentum. We had a little bit more than we had Friday, more to watch, but definitely not as much as I thought it would be. It seems like the market's kind of cooling down at the minute, and so let's just hop right in and give it a little bit of a recap here today. I am green, thankfully. Let me go here. I am green. And I've been doing really good for the past couple weeks. I think I've only had 2 red days the past couple weeks, and the rest have been really solid. So we're just trying to hold this level here and continue going up. But to start off the morning, we didn't really have any momentum at 7 o'clock, but we did have PNKB, which was I think it's PNBK. That's what it is. Which is a bank stock that has no news, and it was kind of just like gapping up for no particular reason. Maybe news on the treasury, getting rid of the penny. Some people said that. Some people have said a couple other things, but we're not really sure just as of yet. But we kind of had this move at 7 o'clock. I was looking at it for a trade. I think at 286, I was going to take my entry around this area. And I was just like, you know what? I'm not really sure if it's worth it here. And the reason why I said that was because even if we did get a pop, we'd still have to be able to hold over 3, and I might as well just wait until it does hold over 3 if that's the case. And we actually never even touched 3, so it was definitely the right choice not to trade that stock and continue going. So we didn't trade this bank stock, and I think that was the right idea because just in case of a rejection, just right here at 3, I was looking at it for a hold around 7:30, but just before 7:30, it kind of just it just died and it hasn't recovered since. We're curling back up to VWAP here, so potentially a trade soon. But MNTS is another one that just is gapping here. It's holding over VWAP. Let me just look at this stock real quick. So just to break down this MNTS stock, what we're looking at is one float, which is 2.1 million shares, which is good. We have room up to the daily. Let me see if we're gonna hold this 5 level here. It looks like it's breaking below 5. It's not being able to hold. News, it's expansion of Defense Department. Let's see. I'm not liking the price action as of yet. The 1 minute chart is curling back lower. We have high volume red candles here. MACD is still okay. If this can get back above 5, it might be worth it. But let's just continue with the recap. And then we had a GRCE. GRCE was a easy to borrow stock that kind of popped up at 7:30 and actually 8 o'clock. Sorry, it popped up at 8 o'clock and it kind of just was not able to hold at all. And just it was an easy to borrow stock. Let me see the float. The float's 5.8 million shares. So definitely not the price action we want to see, and it gave back the entire move when it was popping up. So I didn't fall for that one. It was there to trick you, but you can't fall for some of these. After this, about like 5-10 minutes later, we had NLSP, which gave a nice move earlier. NLSP. We kind of got a rejection on this candle a couple weeks ago here. And I didn't really like the action from it. I think it might have been the January 28th right here. It gave another move January 31st, but once again, I don't think I traded this, or if I did, it was small size. And today I kind of just thought of the same thing. Let's just trade this with small size. Let's see if it holds 3 and continues going higher. So I took a trade holding 3 at 301, 304, sold that profit at 305. It came back down, came back up. I saw that I was holding. I took a trade at 306, got out at 309, and wasn't holding. So not very good. And then we had BDRX, which BDRX came up at 8:30. And the one thing I did like about BDRX was the change of rate. And when we're trading small cap stocks like this, we want to see it move really quickly. And this stock gave a nice move. In one 1 minute candle, it gave 100% move all the way up from 4 to 9 to 10. So it was pretty good move, right? But it gave it all back. It didn't hold those levels, and then we kind of just waited for that curl back up. And so if we look at the 10-second chart here, you can see how it curled back lower, hit a low of 46, and then came back all the way up, surged higher, broke VWAP. We wanted to see it hold VWAP, and then now I was looking for a trade, continuing on going higher. So really, If we plot out the line in the sand, the pivot point of this stock, we can see that 79 cents at $7 was really what we needed to hold. After we held that level, I was like, okay, I'm looking to see a break over the new candle high at 8.15, and if we can do that and hold, then I'm taking a trade. So I took a little bit of a starter position at 7.97, and I looked to take profit at over 8. And so this gave a nice move all the way back up to 9, and then rejected 9. But I had that one trade on it. It's a little bit more expensive for me. I am trading on a cash account, so I don't have as much buying power as some of these other people do to get in and out of positions. So it is, let's say if another stock popped up like MNTS and it did hold, that's something that I would really want to focus on. But for these, I can take quick scalps for profit and really call it a day. So definitely a good move today. We're going to write this one off as a green day for Monday. And then hopefully going into the rest of this week, we get some more momentum, something I can really set my feet in and then scale up from there. So the only difference between making, $10 a day and $100 a day is just going to be one, size, and also number of trades. So, if I have 5 good winning trades on 100 shares, that's maybe 10 cents each every trade. That's $50, and you can just scale from there. If you do that with 200 shares, that's $100. If you do that with 500 shares, that's $250. So you can definitely scale up here, and as long as you're showing green, scaling up is going to be the way to go, and it's going to give you that positive reinforcement to keep going. And that's what I'm really trying to go for here, as we're waiting on just more momentum in the market. And the past couple of weeks, we've had some good momentum, and then other days it's been kind of dead. And so we're just waiting for that one really good day where we can just get that dollar share move and really build confidence from it. And until then, we're just kind of waiting for the right stock, but making sure our entries are really nice. I've been really honing on level 2 here. So quickly to go over level 2, we have the bid, and then we have the ask, and we have the tape and time and sales. And if you can merge all of these together, you can really build your trading off of that. And that's what I've really been able to do, is just reading this level 2, and I'll see that there's a little bit of a dip, and instead of worrying like, oh, the stock's selling, I'm looking to buy off the support, and those support levels are shown right here within this level 2, and you just need to be able to look for that big buyer or that large seller, and really just feel the stock for yourself. And once you feel its personality, you can really get a hold of it and take your first entry. But until then, let the trade come to you. Don't rush the trade. Make sure you're practicing, taking recordings, watching your shows back, not your shows, but your videos back, and seeing what you missed or made a mistake on. Maybe you averaged down, but tomorrow you're not going to average down. So, averaging down can be an end of account. And so if you just, if you're averaging down, it's a bad habit, and I would try to break that as soon as possible. But yeah, very good trading day. And so we'll see you in the next one. So thanks for watching.